Bad people turn to religion so they could gain the forgiveness of a being that's higher than the people that they've hurt. Because if an all-powerful, all-loving God forgives you, then you don't need to really take accountability for your actions, because it's forgiven by God.
I have said this once and I will say it again. Anybody that literally is a Jesus freak or anybody that is overly religious is definitely a horrible person. If you're saved or anything like that, like you're a recovering addict, probably did some things that, are unsavory inside your past, all power to you. I understand why you turn to God and you turn to everything else. This is also coming from somebody who's also a Christian, so don't get it twisted. I understand. However, when you have people that are overly religious, that is the problem. People tend to actually hide their, past, or tend to, hide their evilness with righteousness. And that is something that you see prevalent inside of history. You see that prevalent inside of people in everyday life. Have you ever just met somebody like a coworker or a friend or somebody of that nature that's just overly into the Bible, like reads it every day? Someone that, is always worshiping, things of that nature. Sometimes that might just be a mask for whatever that they're doing. I'm sorry. Some people have that luxury to sit there and do that, while others can actually manipulate, interpret the Bible however that they want to. Just because you believe that you're saved from him does not mean that you aren't going to have to answer for the things that you have done to people. And I think people don't realize that just because you can be forgiven does not mean that he doesn't forget exactly what you have done. Wow. So while you are actually out here being a Jesus freak and trying to mask that, you do also have to realize that you have to pay for what you have done to others, one way or the other.